Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Super stoked on this video because I'm gonna actually show you how to backtest with news. I know a lot of you know about Forex.com. That's where we find our news sources at. So in this video, I'm gonna actually show you how to backtest and how to properly do that. But I wanted to tell you guys something. I know a lot of you have been asking about the giveaways, like, Colt, why aren't you announcing the giveaway winner, stuff like that. So I actually have my Telegram chat. It's the free chat where I send signals and everything like that in it. That's where I actually announce the giveaways that we're doing and the winner. So there is a link in my description where you guys can see this. You can join that chat. And I also wanted to tell you guys, I just had a $5,700 day using this new strategy. As you can see on the screen right here, guys, I made freaking $5,700 in one day using that same news strategy that I'm going to show you in this video. So just to let you guys know, like, this is really important information. This isn't any bullshit. I highly suggest that you guys watch this whole video because I want you guys to know that education is power. The more that you learn, the more that you earn. And once you learn, you can take out the L and then you can start to earn. Guys, I'll see you in my computer in just a second. Let go. Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome to my computer. I'm actually looking at US 30 right now. Just wanted to show you guys what I'm looking at, but been catching some pretty good moves off US 30. If you don't know what it is, definitely look into it. But yeah, let's dive in. So what I want to go over with you guys is back testing, how to find news, important stuff like that. One more thing I wanted to add in before we actually dive in is NFP. It's called non-farm payroll. It's the first Friday of every month, and that starts at 5 a.m. PST. So remember that, take a note of that, because that's when there's a lot of movement for the US dollar. So NFP, it starts the first Friday of every month at 5 a.m. PST. Okay, so where we're going to go for our news is Forex Factory. I don't know why I put factory first. Okay, there we go, Forex Factory. And I'm going to actually show you two sources on here. Something else is really cool that I found out about recently that one of my buddies told me about. Okay, so looking at forexfactory.com, most of the time I just have the red boxes clicked. Really, medium impact, low impact news really do not matter to me, so I only have the red boxes clicked, so you guys can see that this is actually what we're focused on. Right here is our news. This is where all our news is. So obviously we're going to go and find this little green arrow. This tells us when our next news event is. So we actually did have news earlier this morning on the GBP. So let's go and look at that right now. Yeah, looks like we did have some news that came out for the GBP. You guys can see that we had a big burst of energy. So that was at 4 a.m. It currently is 8:13 a.m. right now. So yeah, it was at 4 a.m. So that was like 4 hours ago. But you guys can see after the news came out, we did have a big burst of energy to the upside. And let's look into this news folder real quick. Okay, there's no history. More hawkish than expected is good for currency. So overall, what we're looking for, and we're looking at these news events, we want to be looking at the usual effect. That's the first thing. So it says more hawkish than expected is good for currency. So if we have news on the GBP, that means that it's good for the currency. So you guys can see that the past 3 1-hour candles have been going up. We actually did drop first and then we started to go up, but overall it looks like we are maintaining strength for the GBP right now. So that is good. Another thing that you want to look at is the actual forecast. So you guys can see that we have the history right here. This is what we want to look at, and what we also want to look at is what actually happened. So the last time that we had news on this specific event was August 5th, 2020. So I'm going to backtrack to August 5th. Okay, almost there. And this is called backtesting. So usually I would do this before the news comes out, but I'm going to just show you guys right now how we do it. August 5th, where are you? Okay, so usually when I'm backtesting, I'm looking at the date. You guys can see at the bottom of the screen the date. And I'm looking for any big moves. So overall, this is most likely where the news was coming out sometime in this time frame right here. You guys can see that we just have these long candles, so we can see that the same thing pretty much did happen as that happened this morning. You guys can see that we did have on the GBP, it shot up from this news event, and the same thing happened in the past. So it was good for the GBP, so it went up. So a lot of the time, what you should do first before you actually see the news coming out, let's pretend that we're looking at this news for the 22nd of September. We go to our box right here, and then we're going to look at the last time that we had news. Obviously the usual effect, more hawkish than expected, just good for currency. So September 3rd, 2020 is when we had news last on this event right here. So GBP as well, we're already on this September 3rd, they said. Okay, let's go to September 3rd. Honestly, I think this is when the news came out, sometime around here. Okay, another thing that you need to be looking at, like it said, like this is not always going to be 1000% correct. It says more hawkish than expected is good for currency, but the last time that we had news on that, it went down, it looks like. So this is a big key that you guys should be looking at as well when you're actually trading, looking and finding the news. And sorry for my energy right now, guys. I literally just woke up, just filming this right now, getting it done. So one thing that you guys also need to be looking at is the actual trend of the market. So usually when we're in a downtrend, news is just going to help the trend go even more in a downtrend. Or if we're in an uptrend, it's just going to help it go even more into an uptrend. So that's a big thing that you need to look at. So one thing that I usually do when I'm trading news, this is called the news strategy. So hypothetically, let's pretend that we have news coming out in an hour. But let's say that we know what the news is and everything. What we're going to do is set a timer for an hour, or actually 50 minutes. So I would have a timer set 10 minutes before the actual news comes out. And what I would do is I would go onto a lower time frame, like the minute 15, and I would find what trend we're in, and I would just go with it. And what I would do is I would put a horizontal line right at the resistance level right here. So I think that it's just going to keep going up. So I would have a horizontal line right here, and what I would do is I would have a buy stop. So I'd have a buy stop set, so when the news comes out, boom, it will just smack through my buy stop and enter me in the trade. Okay, or you could even do a sell stop too at like support levels. And then when news comes out, I want you guys to realize, like, when news comes out, it either shoots up super quick or it shoots down super quick. It doesn't really do anything. So honestly, I think this is when the news came out right here. So what we could have done right here is we could have had a buy stop right here, and then we could have had a sell stop right here at that support. And then right when the news came out, it kind of went up a little, and then boom, just dropped down. And we can see how many pips we dropped from there. Fucking 71 pips. That should drop 71 pips in one 15-minute candle. So we can pretty much assume that that's when the news came out right there. But you guys can see that this strategy really does work. It's crazy how it works. But usually I'll have a buy stop and a sell stop set 10 minutes before the actual news comes out. Usually I'm getting my buy and sell stop like 10 pips above my current market price and 10 pips below. So for my sell stop, I'll have it 10 pips below current market price, and then I'll have my buy stop 10 pips above current market price. Then when the actual market comes out, I'm just waiting for it to hit that 10 pip gain. And usually when news comes out, it will shoot up like 30, 50, even right here, like 70 pips in a matter of a couple of minutes, guys. So I actually I used this strategy for the first time months ago, and I think it was actually on GBP USD, and I remember putting a standard lot, a buy and a sell stop with a standard lot, and I made like $500 literally within a couple of seconds just by the market coming out, hitting my entry, and then boom, just going the way that I expected it to go. So definitely try that out, guys. There's some sauce for you. But the other one that I wanted to go over with you guys is DailyFX. What we're going to do is go to trading strategies, and we're going to go to sentiment. So this is really showing you what all retail traders are doing and what you should do versus them. So usually what you're looking at is you're looking at what less people are doing and you're going with that bias. So you can see this is US 30, the Wall Street, the Dow Jones right now. There's 57 people that are shorting it and 43% are bullish. Okay, so you can see that more people are bearish right here, but honestly, like, looking at US 30, we were just on it. Let's go back and look real quick. Yeah, we can see that we are very bullish right now. Like, we're getting a lot of bullish momentum right now. So at the end of the day, a lot of people are short, but I'm actually long on this trade right now, and I'm going to continue to be long on it. I'm looking for my zone to be hit right around here. So if that trade goes to where I want it to, I entered right around here. I'm looking at like 2,000 pips. Yeah, 2,000 pips on this setup right here. But there's some more sauce for you guys. Definitely look into this because I know a lot of you are looking. There's like a lot of currency pairs. Like we were just looking at GBP USD a second ago too, and GBP USD was, let's see, it was bullish. I'm pretty sure a second ago. Where's my GBP USD? Okay, here it is. Okay, yeah. See, we're bullish right now, but look at this is funny as hell. 52% of the people are short. 48% of them are long. Okay, so you guys can see that like this is basically giving you a little like feedback on the markets. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys got value. I will see you guys on the next video. Also, if you have not yet subscribed yet, I would love it if you could definitely turn the notifications on so you're notified when a new video comes out. And let's get it, ROR fam. I'll see you guys later.